LP interim leader Lindira Udit has criticised reports by the UK Telegraph claiming Jack Warner received a $1.2 million payment from a Qatar-based company after a World Cup bid win. When CNews interviewed Ms. Udit about how these allegations would reflect on the party Mr. Warner founded, she said she's unfazed. Ms. Udit said the reports of new evidence in the scandal is nothing more than giving an old story a new twist. Melissa Dasrath has more.
According to an article in the UK's Daily Telegraph newspaper, fresh evidence has surfaced against former FIFA vice president and founder of the Independent Liberal Party, Jack Warner. This time, evidence of a $1.2 million payment from a former FIFA vice president, Qatari's Mohammed bin Hammam, to Mr. Warner, a fellow board member, after Qatar was awarded the 2022 World Cup. The report goes on to claim that Mr. Warner, through his company, Jamad, requested in a note payment from bin Hammam's firm, Chemco, for works carried out between 2005 to 2010 to cover professional services as well as legal and other expenses. The Qatari company reportedly paid the sum in December 2011. The story also claims that Mr. Warner's two sons and an employee were paid a further $1 million by the same firm. Commenting on the damning allegations, the interim political leader of the ILP, Lindira Udit, dismissed what she considered pie-in-the-sky allegations.
Whatever allegations are there, these are not fresh, as you may wish to believe. I think these are all old allegations. We've had them nearly 15 or 20 years. It's one manifestation of an old allegation over and over. As for me, that is not my business. That is the personal business and personal allegations against Mr. Warner. Like I said, that has no bearing whatsoever on me as an individual and neither as a DPL of the ILP.
She said the ongoing media spin about the former FIFA vice president imbibed in scandal represents broken record reporting and poor investigative journalism.
Like I said, coming back up with an old story, but just giving it a new twist. So now it's Mohammed bin Hammam. You know, I don't know if one day Mr. bin Hammam himself would deal with or try to deal with some of these people who would like to make all these allegations and statements. I really don't know. But to me, this is really old news. It's a sad attempt. It has no bearing on me whatsoever. In fact, more and more, every time I see this, I realize that there is a lack of investigative journalism, and I really believe that mainstream media has to be a little more vigilant when it comes to the issues that are going on today.
She said there is a serious trend that every time there is a shift in the political or social landscape, spanking new allegations seem to pop up against Mr. Warner. But she said despite this bad press, the ILP is committed to fulfilling the party's mission and mandate. Melissa Dasrath, CNews.
And attempts to contact Mr. Warner were met with this recording.
Have a green day. I do offer you a green apology that I am unable to take your call at the moment. Can you please give me a green call again? Thank you.
Meanwhile, Attorney General Alan Ramlogan says he hopes the ILP leader would cooperate with the international investigations as his refusal to do so would negatively impact Trinidad and Tobago.
These allegations have been made in the international media, and obviously it would negatively impact on the country's image. It is our hope that Mr. Warner would cooperate fully and be frank during the course of these investigations.
Speaking with reporters outside Parliament this afternoon, the AG said although the matter is international, investigators have the full support of the Trinidad and Tobago government if needed.
Now, this investigation, the jurisdiction for it is international. It would appear that it is a matter that's being dealt with elsewhere, so that we do not have any role to play in the investigation, save and except that if there is any information or assistance that we are called upon to provide, the government stands ready and willing and able to so